I wonder if her being top-heavy like that ever gets in the way of her tomb rating. By the silky smooth terrain of Mrs. Wigglebottom. Greetings, everybody. Fine, how do you do? I got a lot to get into today, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, have I been busy, man, these past couple of months. Just this past couple of weeks alone. On Saturday, October 5th, I was at an invite-only sale from a seller that basically deals on whatnot, and he's on Instagram, and he goes to some of the smaller conventions around here in the Chicagoland area. So I was at that sale and picked up 100 comics at $1 a piece. A lot of Silver Age and Bronze Age in that pile. It was just amazing. And I'm glad I was invited. I was there with Leo from Time Travel Comics, and after that, Leo and I went to his store, the Zombie Unicorn Comics. And I picked up a pile of books there for $4 a piece, all Silver Age. I'll show you those. That's what I got here. And what else did I do that day? Wasn't on there? After that, I went. Oh, that was then October 9th, which was just this past Wednesday. I was on the live stream with Micah, the graphic man, and we had a bunch of new guys on there. Really nice group of fellows, new fellows. I was really happy to be on there with them, and I will leave the link to all their channels in the description. And then after that live stream, I was with I went on Gratu's channel, because he was running a live stream around the same time, and I went on his channel for a while and joined that live stream. And then that was all on Wednesday. Then this past Friday, I was on the Horror Mike 5,000 sub live stream, and from which I'm still recovering, and I imagine he might be too. I don't know. But getting back to that live stream from Wednesday night with Micah, these guys, some of whom I've been subscribed to for a little while, but they're all basically new to me, at least to some extent. You know, I mean, for instance, Psychotronic Squirt Gun Aaron has been around, I don't know, probably a little over a year, maybe a little bit longer than that, but I just started paying more attention to his channel and watching it more, because there's so many channels that I subscribe to, like 300 at least that I subscribe to, and it's hard to keep up with them all. But seeing these guys on Micah reminded me, hey, you know, we got to check these guys out and visit them a little bit more. And he's got a great channel, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. And then there was Easy Comic Reader, which a lot of you might already know, because he's been around for maybe about a year or so, I suppose. I'm not even sure. I could be wrong. Maybe they were around a little bit longer. But these other guys, like Cheap Comic Collector, he does a lot of live claim sales on YouTube for $1, $2 a comic, which is kind of nice, better than buying all that stuff on eBay, and the shipping's usually included. I don't know if there's a minimum that you have to buy, but his channel is a great channel to subscribe to. That's Cheap Comic Collector. Then there's Heroes for Hire. He was on the live stream. Heroes for Hire Comic Club, and his name, I think his name is Lawrence. I think. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me on that one. But so he was on, and also another guy that's new. I mean, all these guys are basically new to me. This guy was named A Cup of Comics. No, Cup of Comics. Yeah, Cup of Comics. They call him Cuppy. And I don't know what his name was. His actual name was, I think, man, I can't remember, Bill or William, Will. But all these guys, check them out. I'm going to leave the link to their channels in the description, and you can check them out. So now, let me get into the comic books. First, I'll start by what's easy enough. The comic book shop that Leo from Time Travel Comics and I stopped at. Zombie Unicorn Comics. That was on, what did I say? October 5th. Was that Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, October 5th. The same day that we went to the private invite-only sale. So let me show you these here. First up, I already rebagged this one. I gotta pour some tea in here. Into my cup. This used to belong to my mother. I think she had this in the early 70s. I use it at the table. She used it at the table all the time. Put her tea or coffee in there. Sounds like somebody's taking a pee. Good Lord. It's got me name on there. Been having a bad throat. Really, I'm not, sometimes I do that voice on purpose, but sometimes in these last few days I feel a little swelling there too. It comes on like that. I think that's a little bit better. I'm drinking tea here. This is raspberry tea from Poland, imported from Poland. Anyway, all right, here we go. Mystery Comics. This is number 108 from 1966, and I do believe this is a Murphy Anderson cover. I'm pretty sure it's Murphy Anderson, if I remember it correctly. And what else did he do? He co-created the Atomic Knights and DC's title Adventure Comics. Look at that great cover. Lots going on there. Beautiful colors. I mean, the whole cover just pops out. It's great. Love it. $4 I paid for this. These were all $4. I don't know where the hell to put this stuff. That's a problem around here. It sure is a problem around here. Yes, sir. What was that? Next up, what I picked up over there at Zombie Unicorn Comics was this Sea Devils, number 21. 1965, everyone? 1965. Let me take this out of there because I'm going to take a look at the back. I think this is the one that had some a great ad in the back. Oh, not so great ad in the back, but I'll show you in a minute. Anyway. '21, 1965. And here is the back cover. The reason this is actually nostalgia for. It's not that great of an ad, but it is kind of nostalgia for me because I had my first road racing, slot racing set from, and that was it, Model Motoring 500. And I still have some of the original tracking cars, and I got a lot of the AFX as well. So that's interesting. Very nostalgic right there for me. But some of these ads have the Aurora model kit ads, and they are fantastic, just wonderful. Oh, putting that over there. Don't know who did the cover on that. Oh, that could have been Howard Purcell, because not Howard Cosell. Howard Purcell. This is number 20. Let me pull it out of here. Look at the back of this. I think this is one with the Aurora. Yeah, it's got a great ad in the back. Number 20. $1964. November, December 1964. $4. Fantastic for $4. And it's got this wonderful ad in the back. This is poster worthy. But the only size I can take these this comic book and take it to a FedEx place, and I can get it done on my own, enlarged into 11 by 17. But anything larger than that, they would have to do. And then it gets a little bit more expensive, but it's worthy. If the ad is clean enough, and by clean I mean that the back cover is not, real dirty, and it's a nice white cover on the back, then it can be used, would be worth spending the money to make a poster, as far as I'm concerned, that goes up here. See, I put the artist on the back here. I put Howard Purcell. I don't know much about him, but it looks like the other one is probably, if this is by Howard Purcell, this is, but the art looks the same here. So I think this is by him as well. And the next one, this is a great cover. Look at this. 102. This is 1966 Doom Patrol with the Challengers of the Unknown, guest starring the Challengers of the Unknown, and 8 Against Eternity. Nice shape. This book is in very nice shape, and $4. They were $5, but if you bought like 5 or more, you pay only $4 a piece. So I took advantage of that. I was happy to find these in those boxes what he had. The Doom Patrol. I think, wait a minute, Doom Patrol, this numbering, yes, this is 102. The numbering continues here from My Greatest Adventure. I think their first appearance of Doom Patrol, I have it. It was in 86, issue 86. I'm pretty sure that was the first, 80, was it 86? Maybe it was 1963. Would have been 80. My Greatest Adventure. My Greatest Adventure 80 is where they first appeared. And then they title changed to the Doom Patrol with issue 86. That's what it is. That's what confused me. So, My Greatest Adventure changed to the Doom Patrol with issue 86. What a great cover. I wish I knew who did it. I don't know who. I don't think it's Howard Purcell. Not Howard Cosell. Next one I picked up over there is from 1967. This is number 110. Robot Man. $4. And then two of these. He had two of these, which I picked up. Oh, this might have an interesting ad in the back. This is Adventure Comics. $3.50. Supergirl and Superboy leave the Superboy and Supergirl leave the Legion of Superheroes. And here's another one. This is a nicer shape. I picked them both up for $4 a piece. So that's $8 I paid for the pair of them. Let's see. I think this is probably from what, 65 or 6? 1966. 1966. Oh yeah, and a nice ad in the back. Look at this, the Aurora model kits. 98 cents. Forgotten Prisoner. I have that model. I got the original. And I got a reproduction. So those are all the books that, and this is a cover by, this is Kurt Swan. I think his artwork is pretty much recognizable. Superheroes Clubhouse. That reminds me of what's his name? One of the new guys that was on Micah on Wednesday night. Heroes for Hire Comic Club. Superheroes Clubhouse. So that was my haul there. Pretty good books. Pretty nice covers. Nice Silver Age stuff. Let's see here. What else I want to talk about? Well, I got some books here. I might as well show you these. I don't want to get into the big pile yet that I picked up from that private sale. Because I know I'll never stop talking about it. Now, I don't want to make this a real long one, so it's going to go into a couple of parts, I guess. What the hell is that? These damn pans, man. They're all over the place. The other day they dropped in one of my videos. Didn't know what it was at. Oh, here's let me see something here. I got so much stuff in front of me. It's unbelievable. Look at. I can show you this, but that's just a little one. Fireball, cinnamon whiskey. You know, this is pretty good in the tea. Just a little bit when you're feeling a little bit anxious or something that calms you down and relaxes you without having to take the Xanax all the time. And I saw this and I picked it up because it's something nice for Halloween. So that it's cool the way that they did this. You got the devil coming through there. Fireball the devil. What else? There was something here that I was trying to get. Never mind. Well, anyway, so yeah, I'm laughing because I was on that stream after I got off the stream with Micah and the new guys. I went on Gratu's stream for a while, and I was showing this comic book on this stream. This is a cover by I always pronounce his name the English way, Louis Dominguez, but that's not the way it should be pronounced, and so I'm pronouncing it there, Louis Dominguez, and Gratu said, no, that's not Louis Dominguez, it's Louise, or Louise Dominguez. And I says, you mean Louise? You mean like Louise? No, it's Louise Dominguez. Louise Dominguez. And I said, I don't know, I always pronounce it Louis Dominguez, He said, well, Paulo Costa would, pronounce it the proper way. He would tell you how it's supposed to be pronounced. Anyway, he's right, though. It is pronounced Luis Dominguez. And I am kind of a stickler for pronouncing things correctly. I try to anyway, but a lot of times I fail. But at any rate, this is just a beautiful color by him. This is funny. He's an Argentine artist, or was an Argentine artist. And there isn't that much that's really known about his life. It's just kind of weird. I mean, we know that he... what was that? There's a freaking... I just felt it on my finger. There's a mosquito around here. For the last couple of days, last several days, and I've been getting bit every time I come down here. So I feel them on the hairs of my fingers. I have little hairs on me, stubbies here, But what was I talking about? Yeah, he's an Argentine artist. I think he was born in 1923, and he is, well, supposedly he died around 1920. I went and looked on this other link about him, and they mentioned something that he had died in the 1990s somewhere, and then I read that on the DC website he died in 1920, but there really is not that much that's known about him. I mean, in the 1960s he worked at Charlton Comics. He did, I think, Billy the Kid at Charlton Comics. He worked on Gold Key, where he, in the 1960s, where he did Ripley's Believe It or Not, and he did some work, I think, Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery, and then he worked for DC, doing a lot of the supernatural titles for DC. But nobody seems to know exactly anything more personal about his life, his personal life. It's just kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. And then nobody can even say for certain exactly when he died. So that's just all kind of strange. I don't know. But have some more tea there. What else did he do? What other titles for DC did he do? I think The Witching Hour, he did some work on that. But he was just an amazing artist, you know, and it's just a shame that more about his personal life is not that known. So this is from 1976. Great cover. I don't want to put that in there, but I'll put it in this pan over here. Here's another Louis Dominguez cover. There I go again. Louis Dominguez. I always call him Louis Dominguez. That's the English. Louis or Louis, but it's Luis. Luis Dominguez. Paulo Costa's watching this. You'll have to put up with it. But I doubt if he's watching. He never watches my channel anyway. I don't think. Sometimes he does. Doorway to a Nightmare. This is a nice dollar book. Trying to see where he signed it. Sometimes, you know, he would always sign his books LD, and he almost like hid his signature, his initials on the cover, and a lot of times you can't. Oh, here it is. A lot of times you don't see it right away. Like there it is right there. LD. Sorry about that glare. Here is another. Is this a Louis Dominguez cover or not? I think this is. I'm pretty sure it is. This is number 180 from 1977. Let me see if I can't find his name on this cover. His initials somewhere. It looks like Luis Dominguez. So strange. Oh, there it is. Is it? Yeah. You see what I'm talking about? How he would hide his... Right there above the girl's left upper thigh. Sorry for that damn glare. Damn it. Oh boy. There it is. Now you can see it. LD right above her left thigh. Anyway, I don't know why I'm messing around with that. I know you guys must hate the glare and the uneven focusing. And then, oh, this is something that go over there. No, that goes over there. Here's something that I picked up. This was picked up from my comic shop. When did I buy this? Oh, I showed this on Gratu's live stream. It's yeah, kind of a oddball cover, you know. I mean, solves the problem of the poison pistol, and the positioning of the two men is kind of, I don't know, kind of strange. One of those oddball, unintentional innuendo covers, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it like I normally do. He's about to get poisoned by a pistol. I don't know, something like that. Then we got ourselves, where did I get this from? I don't even remember where I bought this one from, but it's Captain Midnight 66. It's from 1948. God darn it, that damn light. This is weird. He's got a little mushroom cloud coming through the top of his head. Atomic bomb explosion. Captain Midnight, 1948, 66. The Evil Lord of Saturn. Yeah, those are the rings of Saturn with a mushroom cloud there. So this is interesting. Wait a minute. Oh. This is interesting. This is Chamber of Chills number 24 from Harvey Comics. This is the Chamber of Chills 24 from the first series. The second series, I don't know. I got, how did that go? The second series started over, and also had a number 24 in it, which is where the hand comes out of the grave. So anyway, but this is from the first series, and then you got a bondage cover. The front cover on here is completely detached, and I intend to see if I can't use some methyl cellulose and Tenguju paper to conserve it. We'll see how that goes. Put that over there. Here's a couple of low graders, Dowelman. This is Dowelman 28. The exact year. This is from the Norman W. Hilton Jr. collection. It's from 1950. See, here you got Norman W. Hilton. He probably scribbled all over the damn thing and ruined the cover. And then when you open it up, it lets you know that it was sold and now belongs to the Alex Almaraz collection. 4528 South Paulina Street in Chicago, Illinois. Chicago 9, Illinois. All the way on the south side. But it's a shame about how whichever one of those two nincompoops that own this comic book did on the, whoever it was that did that on the cover, shame upon you, a pox upon you. But I do have another copy of that. But this also is not, it has some rust migration. You see the staining right there on her right knee. Let me see if I can't, I got special lighting here that might make it worse. Oh, what the hell, I'll just have to hold it on the angle. I just turned the other light on there, so let's see how this goes. Very nice and happy to have this, although I wish this other one, I might sell this other one, I don't know. And there's a Dark Mansion, Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion, number 13. Let's take this out of here, see what we have. You know, this is, I wonder if they, oh, it's Michael Fleischer, the infamous Michael Fleischer is the writer. But it has art by where's it? Oh, art by Alfredo Alcala. Alcala. He was Alfredo Alcala. He was one of those guys that. One of those guys, he was a Filipino artist. Just beautiful artwork. I mean, these were very talented individuals from the Philippines. They had, I think, back in the 70s, Joe Orlando and Carmen Infantino they were on the suggestion of, I think, Tony, I can't remember if I pronounce his name right, Tony DeZuniga, Tony DeZuniga had, who co-created Jonah Hex. He had suggested to, I think, Carmen Infantino and Joe Orlando over at DC that Tony knew a lot of great artists back in the Philippines, and that, you know, and at that suggestion, I think the two of them went to the Philippines in the early 70s, 71 or so, and sought out a lot of this talent, and that's what you see in all these 1970s supernatural titles from DC. You got Nestor Redondo. What else is there? We were just talking about Nestor Redondo on Horror Mike's live stream. Alfredo Alcala. I think it's pronounced Alcala. And Fred Carrillo was another one. Oh, speaking of Fred Carrillo, I have some original artwork. He did stuff for the Secrets of Haunted House, which was another title from DC. House of Mystery, House of Secrets. There was also Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love, Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion. Yeah, so they, all these great talent. I mean, the artwork is just so fantastic in these titles. the mystery and horror supernatural titles from DC in the mid '70s. I'll have to show you that Fred Carrillo artwork another time. Yeah, because I have to set it up. I got to set up my camera and everything differently so I can show you the pieces. But it's unpublished art, originally intended for the what was it? Man, I can't even remember the name of the damn thing. Secrets of Haunted House. That's what it is. Secrets of Haunted House, not Mysteries of Haunted House. There's so many different titles there from the mid '70s, and it can get confusing. Boy, I love that tea. I love that raspberry tea. Yeah, so it was intended for issue 48, the original art that I have. It's a complete 5-page story that was by Fred Carrillo, did the artwork. And it was intended for issue 48, but I think the series ended with issue 46, so the artwork never saw the light of day. And I did show it before on my channel years ago, but I'll show it in a future video. So, what else do I got here? Yeah, that was quite a time, and all those books. Damn it, they're going up in price. And it's a shame, I mean, there's no reason for them to suddenly, spike in the price like that. But I believe in a slow increase in prices gradual increase over time. I don't believe in, all of a sudden people start buying up, certain types of comic books, and then they become popular, a certain genre of comic books, and then they just shoot up in the price. It's just, I don't know. But at any rate, I picked those books up, the mystery and horror, suspense, supernatural DC titles from the mid '70s, whenever I can. Tony DeZuniga. I think that's the proper pronunciation. A lot of these guys are have names difficult to pronounce. But, yeah. Well, I think I'll have to cut this one short. I don't want these to be... This is already... I don't know how long I've gone now. Over an hour, probably. So, thanks for tuning in. And, stay tuned to the channel for the next episode. There's plenty more to come. Like I had... Crap, I got a pile here. I got some stuff here. And I got 100 books in the back over there. I got a pile of movies here I'd like to talk about too. Oh my goodness, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 17 movies right there. 17, 18 movies that I picked up in the last couple of months. So Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to get another one uploaded soon with the other things that I want to show you. And appreciate all those people that subscribe, leave comments, and thumbs up. And until the next video, everybody live long and be well.